Hey guys, welcome back. So in the last video we have seen about EBS and what are the various types of EBS, how to take a snapshots, how to recover it, how to move a volume. So we've done quite a lot of experiments in the last session. Now in this session I'm going to talk about few things like whatever AMIs we have taken, how to launch an instance from an AMI. I think we have seen this before, but still I want to show you one important concept in that. And then this entire experiment, whatever we are doing with various sessions, everything is doing manual. Okay, if you see from the workshop series number 1, and this is the workshop series I think 10 or 11 I believe. From the workshop series number 1 and 2 and 3 we have installed the WordPress application manually, nothing automated. Everything we have typed the command in the Linux terminal, and then we have installed one by one, which took some time, 30 minutes or something, in order to make a WordPress website up and running. In today's session I'm going to talk about how to bootstrap. So when I'm going to explain you that concept, I will explain you in detail with all the practical exposure. Yeah, so let's quickly jump in. And I'm logging into my AWS account, so you guys please do the same. So let me close these things. Yeah, so here we go. Right, I entered my root user email address and password. It's asking me to verify the security check. That is done. Entering the password as well, so that is also done. Okay, perfect. Let me go back to the Ec2 instances. So the one instance is running, which you know that this is the WordPress website where we have mapped our Route 53 record to this IP. If somebody types ownlearning.click, they will get the WordPress web page. If they click on my homepage, they will get this logo. So everything is happening in ownlearning.click, and this is the secured one, which we have seen this in previous exercises. Yeah. Now in today's exercise, I want to touch base a little bit on database as well, how to modify your IPs and other things. So I think that would be quite interesting. So let's go ahead and do that. Cool. I'm gonna close this web page, guys, and this is a website instance which is running, so we will not touch that one, so let's forget about that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going back to the AMIs on the left side. I hope you guys remember there was an AMI which we created on 11th of September. So when we did a session we had created, if you guys forgot, please watch the series which was taken on 11th of September. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this AMI, and I'm clicking on launch instance from AMI. So click on launch instance from AMI, and I'm gonna give some name, instance from AMI something, instance from AMI for our easy identification. Scroll down, and then if you see this AMI, this is the AMI which we have saved it, so that is what it's coming up. Okay, instance type is t2.micro, key pair I'm making it as proceed without a key pair, and in network settings I'm changing it to a custom VPC which we created. Yeah, and then subnets I'm putting it in public, US East 1A. I'm assigning the auto assign public IP, and security group, this one, instance SG. Okay, now I'm not going to say this again and again. We have seen these steps multiple times, n number of times. So always please go back to my videos if you guys not sure, but I'm sure that you guys would be knowing everything right now by this stage. Okay, now that's all. I'm clicking on advanced details. I am select instance profile, session manager, custom role. Yeah, these are all the basic things which we have done to create an instance. So now click on launch instance. Now what we are doing right now is the AMI which we have saved. Okay, from there we are launching an instance. So now you don't need to install your Apache web server, you don't need to install your MariaDB server, you don't need to install your WordPress application server. So you don't need to install all these three things. Everything has been bundled and we have saved it as an AMI, and we are launching an instance from the saved AMI. Okay, now this is the one which is running, and if you scroll right little bit, you will see the status checks here. See the status check, it is still running. So let's refresh it. Okay, see it is still in initializing mode. So let's wait for that to complete. Once it gets completed, then I'll tell you what happens. Okay, you will get the public IP. This is a public IP, you can see. Copy this, and if you press this public IP, if you hit enter, http:// if you hit enter, what happens is you will get a website. You will get a WordPress website, and then you will get hello world, and then when you click on hello world, you will get the text studio image. I'll tell you what happens. See, for this one, ownlearning.click, okay, just like this you will get it here after some time of entering it. So when you click on my home page, you will get this one, the same thing you will get it here as well. That is the power of the AMI, Amazon Machine Image. Okay, so so let's wait for a couple of minutes because it will take some time to initialize, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, guys. So I'm gonna pause the video for some time. Okay guys, so if you see, if you refresh the page, now it's the status check is passed. Yeah, now let's go ahead and do this experiment. Now if you refresh this page, see the same IP 3.232.95.25. If you refresh this page, you should get the web page. Let me copy it again. Let me paste http:// yeah, so you should get the workshop AWS. See the headline, it says workshop AWS. Yes, you're getting the same thing. Even if you type ownlearning.click, see you're getting the same image over there. Okay, now if you click on my home page, now see the address bar. Okay, it will change, it will do something. Yeah, if you click on my home page here, see the address bar is going back to your ownlearning.click. Okay, just see that, just try to understand this concept. This one is not secured because we did not create any HTTPS certificate on this instance IP. If you remember our previous classes, what we did was we created the HTTPS only on this instance, the my web server public subnet. We created an instance and we gave the domain https://ownlearning.click. But here, this is a new instance which we have launched from this AMI, okay, and this is a public IP. And here if you see, obviously it is not secured because we did not give any SSL certification there. That is fine, no problem, that is expected. But when you click on my home page, in fact, it should show some your previous IP, the same IP. Yeah. Yeah, so it should say, I mean, it should show you the same IP. But now what happens is, when you click on my home page, it just taking you to some other link, ownlearning.click. So from where you're getting this page, from where you're getting this link. So this is what I want to talk about, something on database. Now, what is database? How does it works? Okay, first of all, okay, now in this instance from AMI, I'm going to connect to this instance. Okay, click on connect, click on connect. Great, now I have connected. I just want to update the repo. So sudo yum space update space -y is the command. And when you hit enter, it will download all the necessary packages and it will make sure that the repos are up to date. Yeah, so this will take another 15 to 20 seconds maximum. Great. Now, what's the next step? So the next step is, just revising the command. So systemctl status httpd. So that will make sure that your Apache is running. Systemctl status MariaDB. That's your Maria database server. So that is also up and running. Okay, cool. Now the next thing is, if you go to cd var www/html, okay, and then if you type ls-ltr, you will get a folder called phpMyAdmin. Okay, now curl space ifconfig.me which will give you your public IP, the same public IP 3.232.95.25, which is the same thing, 3.232.95.25. So I'm just copying this. I'll open this http:// and enter /php capital M and small y capital ADMIN, enter. Now what is this PHP MyAdmin tool? PHP MyAdmin tool is one of the tools where you can connect to your database. If you want to modify anything on your database, you have to connect it. Either you can perform any kind of modification through your black screen, through your command line interface CLI, or if you're not very confident with the CLI, you can always use these kind of tools. Yeah, just give me a minute. Right, so we have logged into a PHP MyAdmin tool. Now, if you can ask me, Sami, do we have only PHP MyAdmin tool? No, we have many other tools where you can connect to your database and you can modify, you can work on the database. So now I am using PHP MyAdmin tool to log into that. So I'm logging into my username, root, and the password. If you guys remember, just use the same password. If you guys forget, that's it. So I'm using my own password, whatever I've set it up. Okay, perfect. Now the next thing is, this is a database, guys, and if you remember, this is a database name which we have created, WordPress-database-db. Yeah, so if you expand it, you will see the list of items here. Okay, now our aim is, what happens is, this is the IP. When you click on my homepage, it's going to a different website. Okay, and this one you're getting it from somewhere from the database, somewhere from here on the left side. So we need to rectify that. Okay, I'm just telling you again. Okay, I'm closing this, and this is my instance. So what is my instance? Yeah, this is my instance from AMI, and copying the public IP. Yeah, pasting it here, enter. When you hit enter, you're getting a page. When you click on my home page, you're getting this page, but here you should get the same IP what you were getting before, 3.2. You have to, when you click on this, you should get the IP here, but instead you're getting this ownlearning.click because it's there somewhere in the database. When we took the AMI from the original instance, when I say original instance, this is the original instance, right? Couple of series back, couple of sessions back, we took an AMI of this instance. So when we took it, the database names and everything is being integrated in that AMI. So from that AMI, we are launching an instance, right? Now we are in a trouble in the sense it doesn't look good. So if you click on this, see, if you click on this website and then if you click on my homepage, again, you're going to a old URL, which doesn't look good. So that's really bad. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to find out where are those this own learning is there, ownlearning.click is there. We need to find that out, and then we need to change it to the IP 3.230 something IP, that is this IP. Okay, for that, the first thing what I'll do here is, there is if you click on so okay, no problem. Great, so this is the database, guys. Now what you do is, if you click on the home screen here on the top, yeah, so you will see the databases names, what all the databases you have. Okay, and this is the you can run the SQL query, you can see the status of it, how many received, what are the sent and total things. A lot of details are there. Yeah, now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna click on this WordPress-db and click on search. When you click on search, I'm looking for a particular word called ownlearning.click, enter. When you click on this, okay, you don't get anything ownlearning.click. Cool. So which means, 1 minute, I'm not doing it right. Maybe what I'll do is own learning something, enter. Okay, I'm not getting it. Maybe own learning. Okay, see, I got some matches here. 2 matches in WP_options and one match in this one. So if you click on browse, and then scroll down. See, there is something called ownlearning.clink is still there in the database. You have to edit it to your IP. Okay, so what you can do like this, you can click on edit. When you click on edit, it will open up, and then you can change it to your this IP here. Copy this IP and paste it here. So http:// and then scroll down, and then you can click on go. So that is done. Then okay, you have this one also, so just click on edit, and then you know, http:// enter, and then go. Now this has only 2 entries. I have changed it. Okay, but if you have more than, you know, 1 entry, if you have 50 entries or something, how are you gonna do? So if you type search again here, and then all of the words, at least 1 word. Okay, own learning, I'll do like this, %own learning, enter. Okay, see, something in 4 matches in WP_post. If you click on browse, so here you are getting somewhere inside this, you have this ownlearning.click word is there. So when you click on edit, you will see somewhere, if you press Ctrl F, see somewhere it's so these are all the things where you are having a trouble. That's where you are getting these pages, because the database is still storing the old URL. Yeah, so for that, instead of doing this manually, what we can do is, yeah, you connect to the instance. I'm clicking on connect instance, click on connect. Yeah, now there is a tool called WP-CLI. Yeah, so if you type WP-CLI, there is a tool. This is a WP, it's a command line interface for your WordPress. Yeah, so from the command line, you can search the old something and you can replace it with the new something. So what we are going to do here is, I'm going to install, let me see whether I have the tool or not. No, WordPress CLI is not there. So sudo yum space install WP-CLI. So when you do that, the WP-CLI will get installed. Yeah, just hit Y. Great. Now if you type WP, you will get a list of options. Yes, WP-CLI is there. Now I want you to write a syntax out of it. So the